You really gotta go in debt to learn. Because y'all know I'm finna spill the tea. Like, what are you talking about? Bro, it's just not gonna go into the military. Hey, my name is Cheyenne and welcome back to my channel. If you're a new viewer, hey, what's up? How you doing? If you're a returning viewer, hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay, so as you can tell from the title, today is going to be a sit down little chit chat with me. Today's video is about why I joined the Marines and like how the process is going for me. But we have a few disclaimers just before because I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, first disclaimer. In no way am I telling you need to join the Marines because of such and such and such. In no way I'm telling you this is the only way to go. In no way am I telling you this is the only way to be successful. It's 2020 and there's many ways to be successful in the world today. Second disclaimer, in no way am I coming for any specific branch in the military. It's just the ones that I did not choose. They weren't fit for me based on research that I learned that's on the internet for everybody else to see. I'm just speaking about it. Third disclaimer, for my appearance right now, like I said, this is a chill, laid back. I didn't want to do my makeup just because I'm giving my skin the time to breathe, okay? And don't mind my hair. Y'all, it's a sit down video, okay? We don't judge in this channel, so don't judge me. All right, so first things first, it's going to be a little bit about me before I actually go into it. So I am 18. I am what you would call a poolie. I'm not in the Marines yet. I leave November 30th to go to boot camp, and I enlisted last year in December 18th. So I've been in the program for almost a year now. It sucks to say my date has been pushed back twice, and I hope November 30th is final, because a lot of people kind of dread it, but I'm just ready to go. Like I'm ready to get the ball moving, and I literally hate that it's been pushed back. First things first, if you see me looking over here, I just have a notebook, and so I don't miss anything. So we're gonna start by the whole general, like the military in general. So I knew I wanted to join the military probably the end of my junior year, just because I just really wanted to be successful. And like I said, there's many ways to be successful, but I want to go to college, and I know the military helps with that, like a handful. And not only do I want to go to college, I don't want to go the traditional route. I want to go to college internationally. And it's even more of a plus to say, what if I'm stationed in Okinawa, Japan? It would be even more, like I could just go to college there. I don't have all the details on that. There will be a second video linked to this one, but it will be after I get out of boot camp, so I can give y'all a little gist of how it went down, because y'all know I'm finna spill the tea. So yeah, college, I did not want to be in debt. Like, oh my god, the thought of debt just makes me want to throw up, because how the country is like that. Like, you really got to go in debt to learn to help the society. You got to go in debt. Like, that don't sit right with me. So the military was already in my brain. Now it's on to what branch. I did my research, as one should, when it comes to such a life choice. Like, you don't want to sign your life away to just the first person you hear, right? So the first one I started off with was Army. I did my little research on Army, and quickly Army was a no, just because they have a lot of rape cases, and I know each branch have their own rape cases, and I'm not saying that Army's the only one. They just have a lot more than any other branch. And not only that, how they try to handle these rape cases is just, I don't know. I always try to picture myself in that branch. If something was to happen to me and I didn't have the resources I needed to do what I need to do, yeah, no, that's not gonna be me. So Army, no. Then it was on to Air Force. Just for me, Air Force wasn't doing it. Like, number one, Air Force is the babies in the military. Not coming for anybody, like I said. And also it is harder to get promoted in the Air Force, and I don't want to be stressing about me staying in one rank for too long. Like, I know ranks take time, but just no. It was between Navy and Marines. To get a better understanding, I actually went to a Navy Academy summer seminar type of thing, and it was fine. Like, I liked the vibes. It just, something wasn't right. Like, just wasn't clicking. So then I go The last one is the Marines, and I'm like, dang, if I don't like it here, then I guess your girl is just not gonna go into the military. And I wasn't thinking about Coast Guard. I know a lot of people have Coast Guard, but that's just not wasn't something that was in my bucket, right? So I had a friend, Dejamir Brooks, if you're watching this, hey. He answered a lot, and when I say a lot of my questions, like it can be the stupidest questions, and he never judged me. Like he literally answered them, because I mean I'm a Poolee and he's a Lance Corporal Marine right now, and he's only been in a year, not even a year. Yeah, he hasn't even been. It hasn't even been a year. I think he got out of boot camp in March, and it's November, so do the math. He's doing really, really good. He got promoted because he has referrals. I'm one of his referrals, and so is my other friend Conrad. Yeah, he answers a lot of my questions. My older sister is also a Marine, so just looking at her experience, and my sister was supposed to go into the Air Force at first, and then very last minute she changed it to the Marines. She has her pros and cons about it, which is everybody would. Dage seems to love it. Like Dage seems like he was born to be a freaking Marine. I'm like, okay, going with the Marines. So I signed my contract or whatever. Another reason was travel. So when it comes to me, I love to travel. It can be like I can be in the same state, just see a different city, and I'll be perfectly fine with it. Well, I know the military, you do a lot of traveling. My dream, like if I could get literally anything, I want to be stationed in Japan or Hawaii, just somewhere out of the United States, because I know this girl did not just say Hawaii, like Hawaii is not a part of the United States. I just want to see a lot, and I plan on being in the Marines for a pretty long time. Like if I'm going to put myself through all these different type of tasks in boot camp, I'm going to be in there for a while. The next thing was jobs after. Now when it comes to getting a job in the military, any branch, it doesn't matter what branch you go to, you always want to think about what job is going to be there in the civilian world. Like me, I am in aviation, and if y'all want me to go more in depth about my job, I can just comment down below. But aviation has a lot of little things under it, so yeah, we're just gonna put it in a general space, and I am in aviation. That's my job. That's what I signed for. You always want to think about a job that is welcoming in the civilian life, because once you get out, depending on how long you stay, if you're going to retire and you be done. But me, I want to come out and be a flight attendant. So my goal is 10 years in the Marines, and then like probably like 5 or 6 as a flight attendant. So I will retire when I'm around 28, and then do a flight attendant for like probably till I'm like, I don't even know. I think flight attendants have an age requirement. I don't even know. That's literally my plan. And if you are thinking about joining the military, just do your research. Like I swear, I know so many people who literally just look at the job chart and just sign. Like you don't even know what you're signing about. Like when I say I got the little job chart that all the jobs I go for, and I did my research on everyone, like how much they make a year, what kind of jobs are offered in the civilian world when it comes to this, where are they located, where do they get stationed. I did everything, because no, I'm not gonna just sign a job and then I end up hating it. Now I know you can change your specialty, but honestly I don't know much about that, because like I said, I'm a Poolee, so there's not much I can offer when it comes to that type of information. But also, like I said, I would be filming another video after boot camp, and I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of other videos after that has something to do with the Marines. Okay, so next is family. Now we're going to talk about family future-wise and family present-wise. I'm going to start with the future-wise. So that's another reason why I wanted to join, just because I wanted to make sure that my future family were set. And I'm not saying like they're spoiled and everything, but I don't want them to have to worry about things that I worried about, like debt. And when it comes to thinking about your future kids, you should always want to give them more than what you have. Even if you had like everything, you still try to strive and give them something else that you didn't have, you know? I just want my kids to be set, and I'm not pushing college on them, but if they want to go to college, it's an option for them that they don't have to stress about, you know? So now we're talking about family present wise. And when I mean family present wise, like how my family feels about it. And they don't really, nobody is like a hard no. And before I get into actually my family, if you're 17, or like if you're a minor basically, and you're thinking about joining, now you do have to be 17 to actually sign the papers. You just have to have both of your parents' signature, right? Now say one of your parents is like a hard no, like you're not going into the Marines, or to any branch in general. Once you turn 18, baby, you can sign them papers yourself. Like the day you turn 18, you can go to the station and sign them. And I mean, there's nothing your parents can really do. Yeah, they can be mad, but it's literally, I feel like when most parents don't want you to join, it's because they're just scared. So after a while, it's literally going to be beneficial for you and your family, because now they don't have to worry if like you're doing well in life or whatever, because you are going to be doing well in life. If you're doing what you need to do, you should be on the come up like very quickly. So yeah, my family, they're all cool with it. My mom was a little scared. Well, not scared, but just like nervous, because me and my older sister were literally two different people. When my sister went to boot camp, it really like hit her. She was missing her. I'm pretty sure my dad's gonna feel that way, but you know, he gonna try to act like he got it all together. But I know once I get on that bus to go, he gonna be sad. My grandma's cool with it. Everybody's cool with it. I didn't have any problems with that. Now, how I feel about it, like I said, when it comes to me being successful and for my future, I do what I gotta do. When it comes to like the boot camp factor, I'm not as necessarily like scared for it. I just feel like this is just something I need to go through to get to where I want. And if this is what I need to go to, a gas chamber, a crucible, like getting yelled at, I mean, it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. And if you really want something that bad, you're gonna do what you need to do to get to it, and that's me. If you are looking to go into the Marines, and I mean like you're so darn serious about it but you don't even know how to get started, there is an email in my description box, and you can email me, and we can talk, we can get on the phone, we can chit chat. I connect you to my recruiters and we can get the ball rolling for you if that is something you really want. Now, if you have like little questions that like weight and height requirements, all that stuff, hit the comments and I can answer. I also have my social medias and they're also down below. Hit me in the comments. Like, I'm pretty sure if you email me, I will get it. But that's only if you're really serious about it. Like I said, if you have little questions, feel free to blow them up in the comments. And baby, I got you. I will answer all the questions that I know. And if I don't know them, I'm going to go ask Dejamir, the boy I told you about. And he's going to tell me the answer and I'm going to tell you the answer, okay? If you come this far in the video, make sure you like, if you like this type of content. Comment down if you want some more or you have any questions. And subscribe to the girl if you're feeling my back, because I'm feeling yours too. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.